Good evening, YouTubers. I say good evening because it is now 20 to 9 at night. For me, at least. Don't know where you are if you're watching this video, but anyway. So today is just an update on my skin, as per usual, which seems to be getting better. Practically around here, that's just scarring. Around here, I have like quite a few pimples still. So basically the bumps you can see will be the spots, which is why on my forehead they're getting better, like bumpiness is really decreasing, which I'm pleased about. I have the sort of deep red marks that I've always had, and I haven't been able to get rid of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. So this video is end of week 5, beginning of week 6 video. I think it's easy just to cram the two together, unless I have something that's particularly noticeable in week 6. I'm just going to keep this as my week 5, week 6 video. Side effects, here we go. Side effects. Around my arms, I've been getting an awful lot of dry skin. On both arms, I'll just undo these. On both arms, around about here, just generally, I'm getting an awful lot of dry skin. So, how to combat that? I've been using my E45 cream, the huge dispenser that I have. Also on the hands, it's a bit strange, but your skin kind of flakes a little bit. It almost looks like you've burnt it. That's the only way I can describe it. If I showed you on this light, you probably wouldn't be able to see it. It looks very red to me, but you can't see it in this light. There are several ones all over my... See there, I'm not sure if you can see these. But it's as if the skin's just sort of peeled away. It's not particularly very nice. I'm getting a new one there. That's probably a bit more visible. Again, this light's quite bright. But still. So like little red sort of marks everywhere all over my hands that I'm starting to get. So I got a hand cream. This will be back to front in the video, as they always are. Fast absorbing hand cream from Neutrogena. It's the Norwegian formula one. Norwegian formula is wonderful and I like it because it smells beautiful. So I tend to put that on every day, and it helps. It does help. It is fragranced, so it's probably not the most dermatologically... Oh, I said it. Best recommendation. Dermatologically? Anyway, it's not the best recommendation. However, it is a must. It smells beautiful. It's got the sort of... it almost smells a bit like Nivea. So it has a really nice sort of clean, fresh smell. And obviously if it's on your hands and they're all sort of hydrated, it's just nice, and it stops with all those nasty side effects such as itching and things like that. So what else was I going to say? Blink drops, the Intensive Tears Plus liquid gel eye drops. These are the gel drops. It's the blue canister with the pink little thing saying Intensive Tears Plus. These are very, very good. I have been using them a lot. I would definitely recommend them if you're a contact lens wearer and/or you like to take your contacts out during the day, or you don't wear contacts at all. I just recommend them in terms of eye lubrication because they truly are fantastic. And there was another thing I wanted to show you. Don't know where that is, sorry, button unpopped. Awkward. Yes, because it's a gel, obviously it's more viscous, so it's harder to evaporate in terms of like external temperatures and conditions that your eye is exposed to. So when it sits on the eye, it stays there for longer and helps lubricate and get rid of dryness and irritation, and sometimes even redness. I mean, if your eyes are going bloodshot, it could be because your eyes are very dry. Obviously, if you're an Accutane sufferer, you will probably notice around about the 5th or 6th week, like I'm experiencing. I say 5th or 6th, end of 5th. I'm still in 5th, really, end of 5th, beginning of 6th, that you start to get really dry eyes. So I definitely recommend this. Some people may find it's quite thick as a gel. So they don't like it because when you apply it, your vision does actually go quite blurry. So for those reasons, you'll probably not want it. So what I would do if you are, this is permanently for purely for contact lens wearers, apply it before your contact lens, before you put them in. So put them in about only one drop each eye. Trust me, one drop each eye. Then put the contact lens in. Then if they get very dry throughout the day, just one drop. Because if you put more than one gel drop in, you won't be able to see out your contact lens because it just sits on top of the contact lens and distorts all the light that's coming in. So everything just looks really, really cloudy and gloopy and you can't see a thing. As for those who don't wear contacts, I would still recommend this. It's still wonderful. It's about £5-ish, and it. Oh, let me think. It does have preservatives in it. That's the only thing because it's the dropper one, so it lasts you a bit longer. I think it can last about 6 months. However, it does affect some people. Some people that I get irritated with the preservatives. So if you're one of those people, then obviously watch out and use it sparingly. And you know, if it really persists, then stop using it completely. They do probably do the little sachet type versions of this, where they come in an airtight, like what's the word, sterile little capsule, and once you open it, you use the full thing. So just have a look at the Blink range and what they do. They're usually very good. I have used Blink quite a lot, so I think they're very good. Nice name as well, quite cool name. The Nivea sticks for my lips. I'm still using the Nivea Soothe and Protect and the Nivea Hydra Care. I'm definitely endorsing or recommending, whatever the word is, Nivea, because Nivea is just, I've not really had any bad experiences with it, to be honest, and I would say it's definitely a very, very good thing. Moisturising your skin in any form is obviously good for you. However, if it comes with lots of fragrancing or like unnecessary chemicals, then it starts to become a problem. Or if it's not hypoallergenic or you have very sensitive skin, then I would probably urge you to get something a little purer, like the E45 or my Cetaphil, which is not up there, which I thought it was. Oh well. So what else did I want to show you? Oh yeah, the Accutane Plus. I've said this quite a few times and shown this cream in a few of my videos. And I just want to basically commend Nivea for having such a wonderful cream, because it really does the job in terms of moisturising. Flakiness is like at an all-time low. It is an age spot day cream, so I have noticed sort of fading in terms of my scarring. So I think it's fading the scars. It protects against the sun. It's an SPF 30, which is a really high one for your skin. Most are only 15, so it's really good. It's a very thick moisturiser, but it is, I think it's a day cream actually, but as day creams go, it's quite thick, so you can apply it and it does look a little bit greasy, but as long as you rub it in and don't use too much, like, although it comes in quite a small pot, which is just like palm size, it's a bit like the likes of Sudocreme or the Panther and all those types of like baby type creams, in terms of its usage. Like you need a little bit and it can go really far, like just a little dab and you can do your whole cheek, and then vice versa with the rest of your face. So that is what I'd say with all of that. I have stopped using my foundation. I was using some sort of Garnier thing. I don't really know what it was. I did check that there wasn't any oil in it, which there wasn't, but I just came to the conclusion that if my skin is changing, which it is at the moment, the last thing I want to be doing is clogging the pores up. So I've stopped wearing any foundation throughout the day, which is a really big step for me, because obviously when you still have acne and still have scars, you want to hide them and look as presentable as possible. But you sometimes have to just sort of go for it and learn that if you don't make that step, then your skin may not get better as quickly, or it may just be making it worse. You know, the foundation may just be aggravating the whole thing, especially if you've got dry skin with Accutane. Because if you're using Accutane, it's drying out your skin, and you're not moisturizing, and you're just applying your foundation thinking it will moisturize your skin. It won't do the same thing, and obviously, you know, your skin's going to suffer. And I presume, you know, you want good skin, so the last thing you want to be doing is ruining it with foundation. Um, that said, you can find moisturizing or skin, um, what's the word, energizing or mineral based. I don't really know. Let's say skin energizer. You can find skin based foundations that have like vitamins in them or various other nutrients which claim to be really good for the skin. So I'd just say ask either the people at your pharmacist or ask your GP about wearing foundation, and see what they say. Maybe they even have some sort of recommendations on that sort of thing. But as for me, I've stopped wearing it simply because I thought it was making things worse. So that is my week 5 slash week 6, kind of week 5 video. And that's all I have to say, other than I've had the occasional nosebleed, but I find my secret trick with the Vaseline works, where unfortunately you've got to stick it up your nose and get the inside of your nose nice and lubricated with that stuff. So yeah, that is all I have to say, and hopefully you guys found this interesting, and feel free to like this video for a bit of support, because obviously I'm going through a bit of a hard time at the moment. Or you can feel free to comment. I'd be really interested to hear what you've got to say, or if you've had acne or you are experiencing acne, or just if you're just really interested and want to ask me a question, and I'll get back to you. So much love, and see you when I next see you.